What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race fix for the 2023 Crayon 301. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series had the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, also known as the Magic Mile, the 1.05-mile racetrack. This racetrack races like a short track, and we'll also have the short track package as well. Should be some pretty exciting and pretty great racing. The last time we raced here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, we saw Christopher Bell pass Kurt Busch and Chase Elliott to pick up his first victory of the 2022 season. He looks to pick up his second victory of the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather is actually kind of interesting. It's going to be 77 degrees a high with 68 degrees a low. Friday, a 60% chance of scattered thunderstorms. And it's been pretty consistently 60% chance throughout the week. They do have rain tires because they do have the short track package. So they do have rain tires that are available for this race in case it does come into play. But there could be some delays. Make sure to be prepared. Make sure to bring a jacket and make sure to bring your poncho out to the racetrack in case you're going to be there this weekend. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, we've had a lot of new subscribers as of recently. Here's how picks work on the channel. I do two suck picks, two drivers, spec and struggle, been on really bad runs, and we're going to have a bad run this weekend. I do two underdog picks, two drivers spec on really well underfront equipment who've had good runs on underfront equipment this year. And I do my winner's pick, the driver think is going to win. And then I do drivers you need to watch out for. And for the Cup Series, I do 5 drivers you need to watch out for, including the race winner. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the Crayon 301? My first suck pick is a driver who's generally been pretty good throughout his career at short tracks and has won here before, that being in 2009. However, this guy has been up and down so far in the 2023 season. It's also been very inconsistent at times. My first suck pick is going to be Joey Logano. If you compare Joey Logano from 2022 to 2023, it's like an odd year for Joey Logano. Odd years for Joey Logano do not go very well, and this year has been no exception. And outside of that win in 2009, Joey Logano's been hit or miss. He's won here 2014, though, and he's had some wins here. I just don't see Joey Logano being a threat this weekend. Team Penske's been extremely inconsistent, except for Ryan Blaney. I think Joey Logano is sadly going to struggle this weekend and not going to have a good run and finish outside the top 20. My second suck pick for this weekend at New Hampshire is a driver to 3 car for Rich Schultz Racing, that being Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon has not had a good year in 2023. Outside of a couple top 10 finishes in the 2023 season, it has been a very disappointing year for Austin Dillon. A lot of that I think comes down to the crew chief because Keith Rod I don't consider to be a really great crew chief. But I think Austin Dillon is not going to have a good run this weekend. I think the number 3 team is going to struggle. And I think something terrible is going to go wrong for the 3 team this weekend, where I think he's going to finish outside the top 25 this weekend at New Hampshire. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the underdog picks for this weekend at New Hampshire. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick is a driver who's been outperforming equipment so far in the 2023 season. And you compare it from 2022 to 2023, it has been a night and day difference. And this guy nearly won this race back in 2020. Also won here in 2014 as well. My first underdog pick is going to be Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski historically has been really good at New Hampshire throughout his career. And you look at RFK Racing in 2023, they have been really strong and really good this year. I think Keselowski could have a shot at being an underdog to win this weekend. He's been good at the shorter ovals, ran top 5 at Phoenix for a majority of the day earlier this year, which this track is very similar to Phoenix. I think Brad Keselowski will have a strong run this weekend at New Hampshire. My second underdog pick for this weekend is a driver I feel like started off the year really slow, but I feel like he's been starting to progress and become stronger. He still has not scored a top 10 so far in 2023, but I think this guy could contend for a top 10. My second underdog pick is Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece, I feel like, is been getting faster and faster as the year progresses, and at times has even been better than Kevin Harvick, especially some of the road course tracks, where he's had top 15 and top 20 speed, compared to was at the beginning of the year where he had top 25, top 30. I feel like he's been getting a little bit faster. Also, historically in New Hampshire, this has been a really good track for him. He nearly won here in 2018, was really strong in 2019 in the Xfinity Series, and it has been historically pretty good in the Cup Series at this track as well. I think Ryan Preece is going to be good this weekend. I think he's going to get his first top 10 in 2023. And I think he has a strong run this weekend at New Hampshire. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the Crayon 301. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick is a driver who has only gotten one win so far in the 2023 season. When you look at this guy's track record of racing here in New Hampshire, he has won here quite a bit. He won here in the Truck Series in 2017. He's gotten 2 or 3 NASCAR Xfinity Series victories here in New Hampshire, including most recently in 2021, and he is the defending winner of this race last year in 2022. I'm going to be picking Christopher Bell to pick up his second victory in 2023, his second win ever in New Hampshire in the Cup Series, and his 6th career Cup Series victory. Christopher Bell winning New Hampshire is like Jimmy Johnson and Dover. They match perfectly well, and Christopher Bell has been great at this track throughout his career. I think he's going to get it done this weekend. I think the 20 team is going to be fast. Joe Gibbs cars especially have been really, really good on the shorter ovals. I feel Bell's been getting a little bit faster as the year has gone on. I think Christopher Bell will essentially get his second win. He's my pick to win this weekend at New Hampshire. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on to drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at New Hampshire. Who are the drivers you should watch out for? The first driver you should watch out for is the driver of the 8 car for Rich Schultz Racing, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has historically been really, really great at New Hampshire throughout his career. He's won here a couple times. He won here 2015. I think he almost won here 2016 as well. I think he won here 2017 and maybe 2018 as well. But Kyle Busch also is on a really great stretch of races. He has 7 consecutive top 10 finishes in a row, including last week at Atlanta where he got a top 5. And right now has the best average finish of any driver in the NASCAR Cup Series field with an 11.2. Even though Kyle Busch has struggled on the shorter oval tracks in 2023, I think he's going to have a great run this weekend. I think he will get a top 5 this weekend at New Hampshire. The second driver to watch out for this weekend is the driver in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. last couple weeks has definitely struggled. Chicago did not go well for him, and in the previous race at Atlanta, he had issues there. But I think Martin Truex Jr. is going to have a bounce-back week. The 19 car was dominant here last year in the 2022 season, and I think that Martin Truex Jr. is going to be a threat to get it done this weekend. I think he's going to have a straight good car, and we'll have a very fast car at New Hampshire. JGR has historically been really good here. The third driver to watch out for this weekend is the driver of the 23 car for 2311 Racing, Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace has actually been pretty good at New Hampshire throughout his career in any of NASCAR's top divisions, and I think Bubba Wallace has a really good sponsor working with them. DraftKings, historically, Bubba Wallace had the DraftKings sponsorship with him. He has ran historically really, really good and has ran up front. I think Bubba Wallace is going to be really, really fast this weekend and will get potentially a top 5 this weekend at New Hampshire. The fourth driver you need to watch out for this weekend at New Hampshire is the driver of the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports, William Byron. Now, Hendrick Motorsports, over the last couple of years, they have struggled at this track. But I do think that William Byron is actually going to be a threat to win this weekend. William Byron has 4 wins so far in the 2023 season, including most recently at Atlanta, and I think he's also the regular season points leader currently at the moment. I think William Byron is going to be fast. I think he's going to be really strong. I could see him going back-to-back and potentially getting his 5th win of the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season. And the 5th and final driver I think you need to watch out for this weekend at New Hampshire is the driver of the 4 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, Kevin Harvick. Now, the last couple weeks for Kevin Harvick have not gone really good. Unfortunately, a flat tire at New Hampshire, struggled at the street course race, and also did not have a great run at Atlanta due to a flat tire. But Kevin Harvick last year, this is one of the first races where Kevin Harvick really shined, especially with the next-gen car. And I believe with this track being very similar to Phoenix, I think that's going to play a huge role and huge factor in really helping Kevin Harvick out this weekend. I think he's going to be a threat to potentially get it done, and maybe, just maybe, in his final NASCAR Cup Series season, considering he's been great at this track throughout his career as well, won here 3 or 4 times, I think Kevin Harvick has a chance to potentially get his first victory of 2023. So, those are my race picks for the Crayon 301. My suck picks, once again, are Joey Logano, Austin Dillon. My underdog picks are Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece. My winner's pick is Christopher Bell. And the ones to watch out for are Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, William Byron, and Kevin Harvick. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the Race 6 video for the NASCAR Cup Series race at New Hampshire with Crayon 301. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on if I win a video, does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as supporting my Patreon as well. Links go below that, and comment your thoughts below and your picks below for this weekend at New Hampshire. Let me know your 2 suck picks. Let me know your 2 underdog picks. Let me know your race winners pick. And let me know drivers you're watching now for this weekend at New Hampshire. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Later tonight, after the SRX race, there's going to be SRX race review from Safford Motor Speedway. Then tomorrow on the channel, there is going to be a NASCAR news video on the channel. It's probably going to be the only video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Then on Saturday, there'll be race review for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at New Hampshire. And I might have an updated 2024 NASCAR Cup Series schedule predictions as we're getting closer to that. I'm not sure if I'm having a race review for the Cup race at New Hampshire. Obviously, weather could be a factor. It could get postponed, but they do have the weather package, so we'll have to wait and see. Got a lot of content dropping. I'm excited to share, and we're actually starting to get closer to 2,000 subscribers. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.